Hey everyone, Fallout here, and I wanted to make a short follow-up video to my recent Gunslinger guide based on some conversations I had. First and foremost, let's talk about Combustion. I'd received a few messages from some of you who swore that it was possible to get one-hit kills with Combustion because you'd seen it before. I remember seeing it myself in year 1, which is why I was surprised when I tested it and saw only weak explosions. So I went back to the drawing board to do more testing. Turns out, you guys are right. But what I found out is one of the weirdest things I've seen in Destiny. Let me show you. In additional testing, I got more of the same, explosions not being strong enough to kill. Eventually, I tried different angles. Here's the deal. If you happen to be standing next to the person getting shot, the explosion is kinda weak. The only way to get a one-hit kill out of Combustion is if your victim is standing behind the Guardian who is exploding, not to the side. So, with this new information in mind, how viable is Combustion? To a certain degree, I stand by my original thoughts. It's definitely strong enough to get a kill, but how often is this going to happen for you? You'd need to be fighting a team that huddles together a whole lot, and it's only going to work if an enemy is behind the Guardian you end up exploding. Realistically, this could be a usable perk for something like Mayhem Clash, where there's a lot of enemies constantly respawning and running around, and you get your golden gun really quickly. Outside of that though, the odds are still low that this perk will ever help you out on a regular basis, especially when compared with Gunfighter or Deadeye. Speaking of Deadeye, I ended up having a brief conversation with Bungie's own Grant Mackay on Twitter, who officially helped clear up the situation regarding Deadeye once and for all. It helps you acquire and track targets at greater range. Deadeye is about magnetism at range. So, there we have it, a straight answer right from Bungie. Knowing this, if you're the kind of hunter who likes using their golden gun at reasonable range, Deadeye not only gives you the power buff, but the ability to connect your shots easier from downtown. If that sounds good to you, roll with it. If you're more concerned with getting your golden gun faster for aggressive play like in Rumble, then go with Gunfighter. Finally, let's talk about the golden gun and damage reduction. I had said that when using Golden Gun, you get no extra damage resistance. That's true. Unlike other Wandering Supers, you do not get a reduction for incoming damage. Someone had pointed out that you get damage reduction briefly when activating your Golden Gun. And while yeah, that is true, the window for that extra protection is very brief. In my opinion, my advice still stands. Realistically, you should not be relying on this when activating your Golden Gun. The hunter is still pretty squishy and needs to activate their golden gun with caution before mopping the other team up. Alright guys, that's it for this short update vid. Thanks for watching, and thanks for helping me improve my Gunslinger guide with newer information. Hope you learned something, again, and I'll see you next time.